Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the breakfast stream of animation.
Yes, we're sorry that we're slightly late. We woke up at like 5 or 7 past or something.
Yeah.
So we had some toast, and now we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Oh, Gecko Gunner says, yo yo yo, wishing you all an amazing stream. I've been sick from all the stress from earlier, so for now I get extra tired. By the way, I'm going to find time to do 1,000% more studies when I can. Bye, you all.
Okay, Gecko.
See you, Gecko.
Much love.
Get some sleep and rest and feel good.
Get well.
You've been working hard. And Eileen, good morning. How are you? I am still linking things. I'm still linking things.
Inking. I heard linking. Inking. I'm with you now. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing another portrait because I'm really enjoying them.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad someone is.
Someone is enjoying the portraits I'm doing. Someone's enjoying themselves.
I was just being horrible.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the portraits you're doing too. I'm sure everyone is.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Eileen is good. That's awesome.
Good for you, Eileen.
Is it Wednesday?
I
think it is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that went fast.
Yeah.
Tuesday went fast.
Yeah.
It feels like it should be Tuesday today, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's because we're waiting to hear back, and they were like, yeah, we'll let you know on Monday. Did they let us know?
Nope.
Nope.
We phoned them on Tuesday, and they were like, we don't know yet. But we're meant to hear back about the other one today, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Did the people yesterday you spoke to say that they would let us know?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's just a waiting game.
I guess so. Anyway, what did you learn yesterday?
What I learned yesterday? What did I learn yesterday?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
Hmm.
I just dug deep for like a question that might have an interesting answer.
Okay. I learned that you react well to putting story points inside a hat and then picking out a couple and trying to figure how they connect together.
Yeah, do you think that? I felt like I was like, what? Throughout that whole process.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fun though.
You seem like you were like up for it, and I liked some stuff you were coming up with.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I think it helped. Helped us to feel like we weren't locked into the idea as much.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out some story stuff. So, we have a story and it was getting a little bit complicated. So we wrote out the plot points and we wrote out some of the themes and stuff and we put it into a hat. And two hats. One for themes and one for story points.
Yeah.
And then we pulled them out randomly, only 3 at a time. And then tried to talk about how that story would go if that was the starting point for it. So it forced us to simplify, because rather than having, 10 plot points or whatever, we had 3 plot points instead.
Yeah, 3 main things we had to cover. And it kind of let us drill down into what was the We managed to, right at the end, pick out the ones that really mattered about the story, and we're like, oh, yeah. And then we somehow managed to pick out the motifs or the themes that correlated with the plot points, and it was just like, okay, this fits. Hey, Scumbalag. Yeah, we're dual streaming.
Yeah. I think it helped because we were trying to write a synopsis for the story, and I think it helped me to see the story in more overall terms, so it made it easy for me to write the synopsis. Because I knew that really I was summarising those 3 points.
Yeah, so you had pretty much 3 paragraphs by the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. Like, whenever I get 2 things down, I feel like it's unfinished. I have to have a 3rd one. Like, even in the story synopsis thing, I was like, okay, now I'll write down a few motifs at the end. And they were just like recurring images that happened throughout the story that I wanted to make sure that I got in. And I was like, okay, I have to have a 3rd one. And then once I had that, I was like, I can't have 4. So this has to be it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, weird but true. Things just feel good in 3s.
Storytelling advice there. Things just feel good in 3s.
Yeah, they do though.
That's why love triangles are so good.
Because they're in 3s. And everybody loves a good love triangle.
Everybody loves a good triangle.
Nobody likes a bad triangle.
Oh my gosh, India. Love triangle.
Hate triangle, Mike. Is there such a thing as a hate triangle?
Yeah, probably.
Where it's like, you hate him and he hates her and she hates you.
And if you all hate together, then it's an endeavor to keep being in the same room.
Forever. I think it could be fun to do a story with a hate triangle instead of a love triangle. You could do one where people are trying to bump one another off or get revenge or something.
I'm going into this room now. If I don't come out, you'll know who killed me. Except I forgot to tell you who. This is a bad joke.
Morning tips.
Artable.
Oh, Elaine's going through an old sketchbook. It's awesome that you feel like you improved some, even if it's only a little bit. Still something. Ah.
Oh, hi-ho.
Hi-oh.
Oh, ho-ho.
So what are you guys up to today? I got some new fried freelance on my plate, which I'm happy to have.
Oh yeah.
To help out with.
So does that start today?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be doing some of that.
Okay.
And also trying to think through some more Starlight Brigade.
Mm-hmm. Which might need a code name.
I guess, so that's what Patrick calls it.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Note that it might not be the code name had you not mentioned. Oh, you're doing a Leonardo copy. Oh my gosh, Aline. Aiming high.
I think I read that Aline wasn't really a fan of Leonardo da Vinci.
Really?
Yeah.
Aline. But, oh, the drawings. The draftsmanship.
The surgery.
Hmm?
The surgery.
What's surgery?
Dead people. It's squash drawings and shit.
Oh, no, Lee wasn't a fan.
Yeah. Because I pay attention. In the class of Arlene.
I believe you do. But I'll never plan on Bimby again. Bimby, that's an amazing imprint. Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci?
Vinci. It's quite cute. I like it.
Mr. Vinci, he made all the art. He made some drawings of airplanes too.
Those are some of my favourites. I love the things he invented.
He tried to invent man-made flight, but his ideas weren't made until a couple of years later.
That's
It's Vinci.
the sung history of Vinci.
Oh, it's Vinci.
The Vinci.
Not to be confused with the Michelangelo. He's a different guy and a different turtle.
Michelangelo
Michelangelo.
and Vinci. Best friends forever.
Michelangelo Calrissian.
Michelangelo and Vinci. Run through the forest, drawing all the things.
They're making art for all the children's wings.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
She's smiling. Don't forget to make her smiling like oh. Otherwise her squinty eyes will look weird. They have to copy a head drawing.
Yeah. He's really, really amazing. His draftsmanship is, oh my gosh, something to aim for sure.
The head drawing thing reminds me of a thing that I read yesterday. Do you want me to talk about it?
Sure.
You don't even know what it is. But okay, so they're in the live action remake, he says with bunny fingers.
Bunny fingers, do you mean air quotes?
Bunny fingers.
Bunny fingers, that's perfect, I love it. In bunny fingers.
They're recasting Mulan's love interest as one of her someone else who's training with her rather than the commander. As you know, Li Shang in the animated film, and the whole article states that the whole article is discussing the fact that Disney either knowingly or unknowingly created a bisexual icon with Li Shang, because Li Shang shows obvious interest in Mulan both when she is pretending to be a man and when she's revealed as a woman. The whole article is sort of just like, yeah, they're removing that from this new film and people are going to be upset about it because Li Shang's awesome.
How are they removing it? Does the person know that they're a girl from the beginning?
The love interest bullies Mulan when she's a guy and is apparently only going to be romantically interested in her when she's revealed to be a woman. Which is just stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
And I don't know if they think, oh, Li Shang's been bullying Mulan in the Disney film, but it's like, no, he's training her how to fight, and he's disappointed that she's incapable of it. That's not.
But it's not Li Shang.
The same.
Anymore.
Yeah, Li Shang's just not in the movie.
What, he's not in the movie?
Like,
who
at
trains
all.
her?
Some other commander dude.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. Mulan was a repurposed tale anyway, so who knows how the original was.
That's true.
You know? Disney probably invented Li Shang, not knowing what they were doing. But yeah, that's really stupid. That they would have no interest in her until she's revealed to be a woman.
Yeah.
In which case, Mulan is really stupid if she goes for it.
Yeah.
Because,
He's
come on, he only likes you because you're female.
Yeah, he's supposed to be her rival for the like early part of the film.
I mean, rival's fine, like, if there's sexual tension or romantic tension there to show that they like their fighting spirit or them as a person.
I think it's gonna have to be handled really carefully.
Sounds like it's probably not going to be handled very carefully.
And or changed.
I wonder how Disney will react to the article, though.
Yeah, because the film is supposed to be out in 2 years, so...
Yeah, so have time to change it.
Yeah.
It'll be expensive to change it, no doubt, but they could do it. Morning, Claire. We are talking about Shang not being in the live action version, yeah.
How did you know?
And good morning, Indoors Raccoon. Yeah, I think Disney will be not shocked, but I think they just didn't realise what they were doing, and now that it's been written about, hopefully they will think again.
They changed tack, maybe.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Because otherwise, I think they'll have a lot of people complaining about it when the film comes out. So I think it's in their interest.
Wait, Donny Osmond was Li Shang? Really?
Who's Donny Osmond?
I thought Donny Osmond was he's a singer, I think.
Okay. Is it shocking that he would be?
I may be getting the wrong end of the stick. I didn't realise he was a voice actor as well. But
maybe they just got him to sing it.
Maybe he sang that song.
Yeah, because voice actors aren't always the best singers, so maybe he was a singing voice, says Claire.
Okay.
And Raccoon just played the game Journey. And man, that hit me hard. Isn't it a beautiful game? I hope you had a really good experience with it. I loved it to pieces when I played it. It's so good. It creates such a feeling. You can do it, Aline.
It's a really beautiful game.
Copy that Da Vinci. Oh my gosh. It's like such a difficult thing to do, to copy a Da Vinci drawing.
Trace it.
It was very amazing. I was speechless. Yeah, I had a great experience with that game. There's so much joy to be had in that game. Just like skimming over the sand. Like the parts where you get to kind of surf and go really fast feel amazing.
The floaty kind of jumping was nice.
Yeah, the first moment when the person you're playing with disappears. And you're like, where are they? You feel like a physical sense of loss. It's interesting to see you working with lines first this time.
Yeah. I got a floaty face now though. Yeah, I need to learn how to like use marker points in the frame of the face to kind of plot where it would go. I'm getting a little stumble because she's smiling, it means her cheek is raising up and being pushed slightly out. So this line here is ultimately wrong. So I need to bring this part of the eye down because it's throwing me off there, and then this comes out.
Oh my gosh, your music sounds intense.
Are you listening to the music?
No, I can hear it through your headphones.
Oh.
Morning, Steiny. We're okay, thank you. How are you doing? Hey Samuel, good morning.
Hey Sam.
Oh!
Oh,
I am a little bit tired, yeah.
Yeah. So I messed up the nose a little bit, so that needs to be more like this, and then slightly that direction, because her nose is like, she's facing 3/4 more than anything, and that should be underneath her eye. Yeah, the benefit of having just these rough marks is like they're more push pullable and throwaway. And then this corner of the mouth is slightly higher, which would help if I'd actually selected it.
Okay, I was asking if we've heard anything about the apartments.
Oh, not yet.
Despite them saying that they would let us know on Monday, we phoned them yesterday and they said they still didn't know. So hopefully they'll get back to us today, and there's another apartment that we applied for that's meant to be telling us today. So we're hoping that we'll hear from 2 today on whether we managed to get them or not.
Yeah.
So we're really hoping they at least get back to us. Because time is getting so short. We've still got nowhere to go. Oh, we do have PSN IDs, yeah.
Yeah, it's Doig, Bear, and Old Swifty.
Yep. Old Swifty, all one word. Thank you, Tibbs. We also have our fingers crossed. We're just exhausted with like the tension of waiting.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Just like, because it always comes down to a landlord decision. So it's not even the letting agent. They just sort of like gather everyone's references.
Not even the letting agent. Well, of course, I mean.
I know, but what I mean is, the letting agent is the one that needs to let us know, but even they don't know when it's going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if we're talking to the landlord, they'll be like, okay, I'll make a decision by this point. But if the landlord's like, nah, I'm going to deliberate on this, it's just like everyone's waiting to know where they can live.
Yeah. I hope they get back and I hope it's good news.
Yeah.
Hey Roxanne, good morning. But the thing which is exhausting for me is just the tension of always waiting for a phone call every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I just want to know. If it's a no, that's okay, but at least if it's a no, I can, like, move on and stop waiting.
Yeah, at least we know there's not going to be any more viewings in our own apartment right now. because the landlord's picked someone.
Yeah, she's a help. It's just exhausting, I mean.
But with these last 2 apartments, it's kind of at the point now where we don't really have time to arrange viewing, go view viewing, and do everything with time left. So these fall through, it's sort of...
I don't know, I wouldn't say that's it. I'd say we have time for like one more
batch?
viewing. Like, yeah, this week or early next week. But after that, it's gonna be like, well. I mean, the problem, like, we should maybe be open to places more all over Ireland. But the problem with that is that we have to travel to get to the viewings.
Yeah.
So then if we don't get them, and we've travelled to Cork for it,
it's like more expensive.
It's more expensive, and like we've literally taken a 5-hour journey to go to a viewing which we haven't got.
Yeah.
And the freelance just like suffers.
Yeah. Rabbit's like, yo, what? It's time for Friday morning. It's me, Rabbit, coming in with that warning. You could probably sing that way better than I could, but I tried.
Nice!
It's a nice rhyme, dude.
What's my avatar?
It's like a dragon symbol thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. And Mike, you're a duck, right?
I am a duck, yeah.
I thought Savio meant on YouTube then. I was like, it's me with a mustache!
Oh yeah, it is.
And a pirate hat.
That's better situated, as much as like the features actually might be weird and on, at least it's sort of close.
Yeah, crap, we are looking for places just outside Dublin. We haven't found any though.
They're still fairly expensive in the commuter towns, like
there's not, yeah,
Maynooth, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's not that many coming up. Like in Chapel Lizard or anything. Sorry, Chapel Lizard.
Well, Chapel Lizard is still kind of in Dublin.
Yeah. But yeah, everywhere else too. Like if it's nearby Dublin, then it's usually pretty expensive. But there doesn't seem to be much going, to be honest.
No. Anything that's kind of within our budget is sharing with people we don't really know.
Yeah, or anything which is within our shared budget is like 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
Because it's near Dublin. I'll have another look today after the stream, see if I can see any more places.
Yeah, we've sort of been looking along the Dublin to Waterford train line, because they all run through Kilkenny. So Athy, Kildare,
Nass.
Nass might be on it, yeah. And Waterford and Kilkenny. Carlow.
Also Dundrum. Yeah, Carlow is a good one. There's a lot of places in Waterford, but Waterford is like way harder to get to than we thought.
Well, it's at the end of that train line, so it's about 2.5 hours away.
The thing is though, it's actually pretty close to Dublin. It doesn't feel like it should be that far away.
I think it's because the train does a big U to get to it, like it goes out towards Kilkenny and then swings back again.
Yeah.
There might be buses. I noticed that some people are doing like I looked at a site called getthere.ie, which gives you travel times between places. It's way more useful than Google Maps.
Oh, really?
Just because it's all the information there at once, like buses, trains, all in a schedule.
Yeah.
And on it as well, people have registered that they travel between two places, so there's car sharing as well.
That's awesome. And yeah, Claire, please do. That would be awesome. Whereabouts are you at the minute?
I think she's near Kildare.
We'll also have a look. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for places that we should look, let us know as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start to lay in some of the kind of warm tones of this person's face.
Cool.
Hopefully it'll be cool.
Or warm, rather.
Yeah.
India, I sent you a message saying hee and doing with an extra hee. I don't know why. Awesome, Savio.
Cute, Savio.
I will reply to that. It might take me a little bit though, just because I don't go on the PlayStation as super frequently. But when I do, I will reply to you. Yes, Tony, get some sleep.
Hey, Bazari.
Yeah, totally, Raccoon. He's saying, or they're saying that drawing is just like telling a story.
Oh, yeah.
So it is, yeah. Thank you, Steiny. We'll do our best.
The best illustrations tell a good story.
Yeah. I always find the ones that I like the most have a kind of story behind them. One that I can either make up or one which is explicit. I think I actually prefer the ones where I have to fill in a bit of a gap myself.
That's interesting.
How did you do, Mr. Housetalk? Long story short, we still haven't heard back from places, and we're hoping that they will contact us today. Ah, that's awesome. Claire lives in Nats.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, that's good. We've been looking there, so I'm glad that we've been looking in the right places as well.
Do you get a bus because it's cheaper in there? Or just more convenient for you to get to from your house?
Well, Claire's... Oh yeah, she was saying Dublin. I was going to say Claire's going to Sandymount now. But...
Yeah, but she'd have to go from one side of Dublin to the other because it's over on the west. Well, I say it's over on the west. Dublin's on the coast, and therefore everything's either over the west.
That's true, unless it's in the ocean. Unless it's in the ocean. Claire gets a train in the morning from Salins and the bus home.
Okay.
I'm probably saying Salins wrong, it's probably Salins or something.
What's ironic is, if I remember when we lived near Birmingham, and I was able to get from my flat in like Leamington Spa to visit India in about 3 hours, flying from Birmingham. like
in Ireland, I mean, you're able to get from Leslie Spa
to Ireland,
in
to
Ireland.
Dublin in about 3 hours. So as soon as you go out of a certain range of Dublin, it's like
you might as well fly from England.
You might, yeah, where the rent's cheaper. Travel might be a bit more though.
Yeah.
But not too much more than the train from wherever to wherever.
It's more effort because flying is like half an hour.
This is very, very true.
Flying's like, have you arrived 2 hours early?
Well, if you're only doing a short flight, you only need to be there like a half hour before.
Yeah, we have to
45
go
minutes at most.
through security and everything. Like, it's a busy time. So many queues.
It's because the flight time is so short as well. Bizarre. Oh, well, India is animating caricatures of ourselves for our new banners, and I'm just doing some portraiture study because I really want to improve my color, light, and painting skills going forward. I feel like I'm been neglecting studying, so I'm using the mornings at the moment to warm those up.
Getting all warmed up.
I used to try and get painting commissions for portraits. I've done like 2.
I don't think you like doing them.
I didn't like there's a lot of stress involved in getting a likeness. But I do enjoy painting portraits. I think you take my passive enthusiasm as disgust.
I take your constant complaining about the job as disgust.
Maybe. I had the tricky task of making a loved one who, at the time of painting the portrait, had passed away, and the photo reference was her ill in hospital. It's like, okay, I need to make her look well.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have Persona 5 avatar, so I couldn't resist sending him one. I bet he'll be happy to receive it. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, I think kind of touching on it. Like, drawing I enjoy a portrait as long as it's someone I don't know. Drawing friends and family is too scary and stressful.
Yeah, I've never been a fan. I really don't like doing portraits. I don't mind doing like cartoon versions of.
Yeah.
Like not caricatures, but
like
just cartoon
abstractions.
vibe.
Yeah.
I don't like saying cartoony vibe because people often think of the kind of style it would not be in.
Yeah, I think it's you can say caricature, but at the moment caricature has a kind of definitive associated style with it.
Yeah, like where it's super realistic but they've exaggerated teeth or something. I hate that.
I can tell that you are an avid fan of the caricature.
I hate it so much.
Method.
It's so ugly. I'm a really shallow artist, and like I want it to be beautiful. I don't mean like I want the person to be beautiful. I just mean I want the drawing or art style to be beautiful. And they're so vulgar.
Yeah, they're almost like parody drawings. Oh, And Doris Raccoon says, I keep forgetting to tell you that I first saw your animation of Game Grumps when his dad used to this music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was us.
I love doing that. That was so much fun.
That was like the first step into being an internet animator almost.
I guess it was my first step into freelance, probably.
Yeah.
We'll be doing some more Game Grump stuff soon because there's another project coming up with that. So that's exciting.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being a little bit too tentative with it, so let's carve out them forms.
Ellie's behaviour is like, the more I like to admire you, the less drawings from me you're gonna see. I mean, I can kind of identify with that. Like, I'm fine sending people drawings who I feel very casual with, but if I really admire someone, I will not send them drawings of anything. Because I'll be like, oh my gosh, no, I need to make nothing but a good impression on this person. They can't see this.
You were like that. I'm currently working with someone that India really admires, and I was like excited to show him stuff that we've been working on, and India was just like, no, please don't.
Yeah, don't send him anything.
I learned last night that he's eaten like some pretty cool. He's in one of the pages I was coloring. There's like can I even say?
I don't know.
Crap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can say what he told me last night. He has eaten like rodent on a stick when he was in Peru, and he sent me a picture of like this, like a full, what was most closely resembles a guinea pig, just on a stick that's been like deep fried. Like the whole thing, it looks like it was probably still. It looks like it was still breathing when it went in. I was like, oh.
Why would you not be able to tell us this?
Because he used it as reference for something in the comic. But I can tell you that part of it.
Was there something a rodent on a stick?
No.
Because that would be good reference.
There was a cooked rodent though.
Good morning, Justin. I don't know if I could do that.
Whether you could eat that.
Yeah, it would make me feel very sick to see that, I think. But yeah, you guys will be seeing the front stuff, so I'll be doing it on the morning stream probably.
Cool. Might have made her eyes too small.
Rabbit used to be like that, but then they decided that when they made fan art for someone, they needed to let loose and just send them a bunch of doodles. Doodle I put a lot of effort into, but a bunch of drawings. So it showed I was experimenting and having fun with their character. Seems like people like it, and that's me remove inhibitions with my fan art. Rabbit's got the right idea. That's a great point, Rabbit. Like, your art is super loose and like really rough and doodly, but that's the appeal in it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of energy.
It's got so much life. It's really, really fun to look at. So I guess it goes to show you it doesn't have to be finished. In fact, I like it better, the fact that it's not like completely polished up. I think it would lose a lot of the energy if it was. And it's fun to see you just like quickly riffing on things.
Yeah.
You all take a page out of Rabbit's book.
Not a literal one though, because you made those.
Eileen, you should send someone that you admire some work today.
That's how I got work.
That's true. That is how you got work. That's how you started working with Matthews in the first place.
Yeah.
Was sending work over to him and being like, I coloured your pages because I really liked your inking. Let me know what you think and if I can improve anywhere.
Yep. Oh, it's a face. She's gonna face off today. Oh, well, I guess face off against today. She's gonna win.
You should also join more comic conventions. Yeah, I agree. I think they're really good. Yeah, it's a good time. It's nice and inspirational. Every time I go to a comic convention, I come away being like, I need to make a comic.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this weekend we're going to be at Decaf tabling, or we're going to have a half table. So if you're in and around Dublin,
come and see us.
Yeah, we'll be huddled around a table somewhere.
I think it'll be nice because it'll be super casual.
I think so.
Like, we already got a half table. We're already selling a couple of things.
Might just be doing some doodles at the table and just saying hi. It's nice that there's not a lot of pressure attached to it. Like in other conventions, you've got like a table price that you need to kind of cover and travel costs and everything, and this is just going to be, I think it's Saturday, the 21st. There's like €5 for the table, and we can, if we wanted, we could just walk there.
Exactly. Whereas usually, like for football, we have to catch a flight, and we have to book accommodation, and we have to fly all our books over there, and we have to pay over €100 for the table. And then when we're there, it's such a massive convention. It's like known to be one of the best ones.
Yeah.
So it's full of people. So there's a ton of pressure. It's nice to have one which is kind of in the place where we live anyway, and is more casual.
That reminds me, the applications are open for Dublin Comic Con for the Artist Alley. They're doing a curated thing this time.
Okay, well we should apply then. Oh no! Claire, you have to go to the dentist on Saturday. That's like much less fun than a comic convention. Oh no, Raccoon. Wait, we're definitely not 1 million subscribers.
No.
Nowhere close.
We're small.
We're so small. We're about just under a year old in terms of YouTube. We have a bunch of awesome close friends. And I can't get my ear line right. Ah! Damn inking! Damn pencil tool. There we go. Yes! There. Oh, that's nice, Mike. Her expression's coming together now. It looks a little bit creepy when she was just lying.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like, I could tell it was still going to be good. But it had that creep factor going on. And now it's looking really good.
Let me draw you, let me put the creep into your face. Into your face, I'm gonna creep it in your face. Oh!
Rabbit, that's 100% correct. We have 1 million spiritual subscribers because every subscriber we have counts for 300.
Yep.
Yes. You guys are worth like at least 1,000 subscriptions each. We're actually like the most popular channel on YouTube if you take that into account.
Yeah, we're so popular that we've managed to convince the CEO of YouTube to doctor our subscriber count to make it look like we have less.
You know, just because we don't want to make other people feel bad. That's all. Like, if they put how many subscribers you guys actually were, like, the numbers wouldn't fit on the screen, so we don't want to break YouTube.
Yeah, UI is important. It's the user experience, yo.
The user interface.
Oh, well. That's what the users use to experience things, though, so UX,
Claire, you're 300. Is that you mean for your YouTube channel? Battle cry. That's awesome. 300 people is a lot of people. Like, imagine getting 200 people in a room. A lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
A lot of people. I think maybe a lot of people subscribed to us and then forgot.
Fire and forget.
And now we're still on there just because they haven't realised yet. Sorry about my creaky chair, guys.
Creaker.
I know. I'm creaking all over the place. It's because I sit so awkwardly. I sit with like one leg up by my elbow.
Yeah.
And the other leg like folded underneath me, like some kind of cave person.
Yeah. It's like I was trying to see how you got the logic of like cave person from that, but I'm just going with it. It's adorable though. It's like
your knees up to your chin. You use your own leg as an armrest for your elbow.
Yeah.
We should get you some sort of sling.
Sling. I like that hammer. Oh, I see, Claire. Well, maybe each of your subscribers are worth like 100, so you have 2,000. Yeah.
subscribers don't matter. It's how good your content is that matters.
It's your friends! And yeah, also. Subscribers don't matter to me, but I want to put really, really good stuff out.
Subscribers are a symptom, not a cause. Ah.
A symptom
Yeah.
of the disease that
Yeah.
is YouTube. This drawing. Methinks that I could probably. I've obviously lost dimension.
It's like subscribers don't matter. It's the number of subscribers that matter.
Yeah, we just care about the numbers, man. It's all about the bottom line.
I never even understood that term.
What?
The bottom line. I know it's probably like some sort of invoice term, but
I don't know if it's an invoice term, but I think it's definitely like a money thing.
or maybe it's a ledger or something.
It's like at the end of the day, how much are you making? At the end of the day, 0. Claire, I hope that you can get better soon, because it would be awesome for you to be able to stream.
Oh well. Maybe we don't want to move to NAS.
I don't know. I'd settle for a roof over my head. I think that'd be nice.
You'd settle for what?
A roof over my head.
Yeah. Aren't you like high and haughty in your frame right now?
Thanks, Rabbit. I actually sometimes draw people with just one eyebrow.
I think it's a deep-seated psychological issue you have.
As illustrated by Mike over here. I just don't think I always need two to express what I'm trying to draw the character like.
Then they can't move one of her eyebrows.
Oh, I have to say it, didn't you?
Yeah.
But Roxanne Hollick's amazing.
I think that's why. What?
Roxanne was just saying that Hollick's animations are so cool.
Oh, they are.
And yeah, I was agreeing. That's awesome. Hollick's bursting you feel kind of okay with. Yes! Conquer those demons. Finished not perfect is a good thing to try and live up to.
Yeah, being able to sort of let things go, but still like put your all into them.
Really, Hardik, you can only move one of your eyebrows too. Am I not alone? What?
I think he might just be
No!
sympathizing.
No, he's not. It's true. I'm sure he's being authentic and I'm not alone.
Hardick's a really, really nice, wholesome example of what happens when you work hard and apply yourself. We should all be more like Hardick.
Yes.
No pressure, Hardick.
I agree.
I
just want like a chat just full of all of us being more productive, more go-getters. Like, Hardick's an awesome example.
Making cool shit.
Yeah. Less fear. And more just experimenting and trying stuff out. I just got with you one. I tried everything my advanced telekinetic powers. I don't even know if I can do the rock eyebrow, Claire. Like the eyebrow which can move, like isn't the most expressive eyebrow.
I think you can frown with it, you just can't raise it, right?
Yeah, I can frown. That one still works. Constructing a drawing is difficult. I mean, like for example, the thing about doing construction on a drawing is putting down preliminary lines so you know where the stuff on top is going, right? Like planning out head structure and stuff, so that you know what the skull's like, or you know where the nose is going to go, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So that when you come to draw stuff, you're doing it on a solid basis. The thing is, when I'm drawing a solid basis, I don't know where to put the nose and stuff. So it doesn't really help. It doesn't help my problem. I'm still like, well, I don't know where the eye goes. I wish I could have a guideline for my guidelines, so that I knew where to put stuff.
There's a bunch of stuff like that. I like Proko's method a lot. I did not use Proko's method for this drawing, and it's showing.
You think?
Yeah, the thing about constructing in that way is like if you have guidelines, you need to be able to shift them because people's faces don't default to the same ratios. There's a margin of not error, but a margin that you can like push and pull.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more?
I can try. Like my head construction knowledge is not the best, but like his method usually involves having like, as Adam describes, you start with the sphere as a base, and then if you think of the like line down the middle, alright, this is flat, line down the middle, your jaw and stuff. This line can dictate the facing of your head. I'm really bad at this, but let's keep going.
Sure.
And what this creates is kind of a side of the skull. Now, this is sort of like if you flatten this out, this is like a flat plane. It means that the kind of curved part is sort of removed. So you, instead of having a big ball, you have this sort of shape. Instead, and you can use a crosshair on that to dictate like how up or down the head is, how tilted up or down the head is. So this line is kind of figuring out how much the head is going from side to side, and this line which wraps around here is how like up and down your head tilt is going to be. But just getting all of these in the right proportions, they need to be solid, need to kind of understand through like muscle memory and drawing these a lot of times how big or small like this circle should be compared to this circle. I struggle at adding the jaw a lot. What I tend to do
What you tend to do.
Sorry, what I tend to do is once I've got this part in, this side circle, and I'm kind of looking at the skull of the person I've been drawing, see if I can draw hers. I use a line that curves down from here. And this is so hard.
That's interesting. Like you're leaning harder talking about starting with the part which is most important, that you know you want, that you see clearly in your mind, like, you know, the eyes or the eyebrows or a part of an environment. And then building the rest of the drawing or the environment around that, rather than starting with grids. Because when a lead starts with just construction and then tries to make that go towards the kind of eyes she was wanting, or the environment go towards the kind of perspective she was wanting, it's always slightly off.
Right.
Whereas if they start with what they know they want somewhere and then build around that, that's I think that's good advice. Is if you know that you want something a particular way and you see it clearly, to put that in first as a landmark for yourself.
Okay. Oh, I see what's going on here. This needs to be covered up.
Only approves of hardest method.
really suck at doing this fast.
You don't have to do it super fast.
Oh.
I think he's dropping some Proco links in the chat for us to check out.
Yeah, Proco's great.
I haven't really looked at them properly. There's so many things I want to do. I'm always like, oh, I should do more of this, I should do more of that. Which isn't enough time. Find the time to study all the things I want to study. I love watching you guys geek out. It's awesome. Let me have a look now, share it on the screen.
Yeah, go for it. Procos is a method that I've used the most, so it's roughly what I've been doing. I think I've made her head tilt up too far though. Jeez. I think it's more like this.
Super interesting. I can't tell if he's working backwards or forwards because he like started with the full thing, and then it seemed to almost step backwards to the drawing phase, and now he's going forward again.
That's a self-portrait as well.
So good. So good. Yeah, check out these drawings. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Proco. Does the Twitter say what his actual name is?
Stan. Prokopenko.
That's it, yeah.
Stan the man. Beautiful. The guy knows his stuff.
Does, yeah.
Oh, Elaine!
Hello.
She brought apples and donuts. Ay, 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 ay.
They're both the same food group, right?
Yeah, apple donuts are a thing.
Apple donuts are a thing, you're right. I need to find a method of construction that actually gives me an accurate head drawing, because everything I've just done is like so rough and bad.
Yeah. I wasn't saying yes to you, I was saying yes to seeing Elaine say combine them with donuts and call them apple fritters. What were you saying, Mike?
I need to find the construction that actually helps me construct. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to connect the jaw with the back of the head. And it don't do that.
They don't do that.
It don't do that.
Oh yeah, you did that yesterday too.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough.
They don't do that. It's almost the point where you are trying to get an elegance and a fluency with the construction that it describes the form and it's not just the abstract and what I'm trying to say.
That's great. Like, I love that. Fluency with the form.
Yeah.
It's a great way to play it. Because it is like you're trying to get to the point where you can
see
that. We can do it without thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh, you know when you have like different lenses that you see things through?
Mm-hmm. You mean camera lenses?
Yeah, kind of. No, I mean like when you start to look at something you observe it through a particular practice. I just started to like look at the head and then project like onto it where these construction things would go.
Is it helping?
Yeah. Or at least I'm thinking about it in the right way now. I think.
Hey, Bomb Ocean.
Hey.
It's probably Bomb Ocean rather than Bomb Ocean.
Bomb Ocean.
Bomb Ocean. You just finished a 10-page script. Holy heck balls! It's a big script. Like, congratulations! Scripts are hard, stories difficult. Let me see, Rabbit. I am looking at it now. Ooh. Hold on, let me get this up. Here you are, guys. Oh, let me subscribe to you, Rabbit. Whoop. I really like the look of it.
We're all catching up. I mean,
you're making this in one night. It's freaking cool.
Oh, cool. Whose is this?
This is Rabbit's.
Oh, nice.
I can't watch it for too long because it's hurting my neck. I guess I could turn it.
Cool.
It's hypnotic. I really like the beginning bit with the arms. It's really cool. It reminds me of like that old style what's it called? Oh man, the like 1950s style of animation that they used to use in infomercials and such.
It's not Rubber Hose.
No, it's not. I think Rabbit will know what I mean though.
Bob Ocean's asking whether we have any advice or tips for animatics and storyboards. They've been starting to do animatics before they do cool animations so they get better at keyframing.
Yes.
I would say that storyboarding, a lot of the strength of it is good composition. Like you can say a lot with less if you frame it in the right way. And some types of shots are more appropriate for like something that's more dramatic is elevated by more dynamic camera angles, where something more comedic is elevated by flatter face-on camera angles where all of the emphasis is on strong pose and silhouette. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is study and learn good composition to really heighten your storyboards, as well as gesture for your characters.
Yeah, get unusual with it. Try different angles. Try to do things that are more than just flat on.
What would be a good study for you is rather than inventing with a clean slate, take a movie that you really enjoy, you've maybe seen countless times before, and every time the shot changes, do a sketch of it.
Basically, go through and storyboard it.
Go through and storyboard your favorite movies and see where they've made decisions that that resonate with the story point they're telling at the time. We did that for the Chihiro and Haku. I'm going to say the flight sequence, but it's the point where they're trying to infiltrate the bathhouse.
It's when they first meet, essentially.
Yeah. And that was really fun. Like,
but
where did they pull out? Where did they close up?
Looking at how they move between the frames as well is super important when you're looking at it from an animation standpoint. It's important with cinema too, but it's definitely something to be conscious of is how your characters travel through the scenes and how that links the scenes together.
Yeah, that's really true.
But yeah, the most important thing is to focus on getting them strong storytelling drawings. And also being able to be fast with it. Don't worry too much about making really good drawings.
Take care, Fizzy. Hope your day at work is great.
Yeah, have a great day! Storyboarding is super hard though.
A lot of the decision making occurs in storyboarding.
Almost all of it.
All the storytelling, yeah.
That's why it's so hard, is because this is the part where you're dealing with actually conveying the story to the audience, and there are so many choices that you can make that affect how well the story is going to be delivered. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, like most of the creative decisions for a sequence are handled in the storyboard, and then the layer on top of that is the color script, which is just a colored version of the storyboard.
In films, at least.
Yeah.
I don't think series often have a colour script.
I think you might have rough notes on it. Like, they need to know.
I think the colours are kind of handled in the model sheets a lot of the time.
Yeah, maybe. And then in comp, they just try and get it matched with the background.
You're welcome, promotion. Storyboarding, you get to be God!
Oh, good night, Raccoon. Sorry, we were mid storyboard rant.
Oh, is Raccoon having to go?
Yeah, it's 12:44 for them.
Oh, okay, good night, Raccoon. Sleep well, sweet dreams, sweet Raccoon. May your night be restful.
And full of adventure dreams.
Mm.
So I made her jaw and chin too long, so I'm pulling that back.
Aw, thanks, Raccoon. Night night. Ooh, are they drawing some story beats today? Oh man, I need to do that too. It's scary. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing.
So you gotta call it the weekend with the client.
Oh my gosh, please, why do you have to say that? Oh, Now I'm really nervous.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna pop.
Really?
No, I'm good. Oh man, sleep problems will work. For motion, you got to take care of yourself. Be sure you're getting enough rest. I know that deadlines can be a biatch, though. It can be difficult. Have some warm milk.
I'm ignoring my center line. Ah.
No, don't you dare ignore that center line.
Don't you dare.
You are a born storyboarder through and through, Elaine. It's exciting, I'm just like nervous barfing over here. It is exciting, but I feel so much pressure. Like I have to make it sound awesome, and I really want them to like it, and I really want to do a good job.
The picture writing yesterday was solid, and yeah, don't worry.
I want to make sure that the thing itself is going to be good.
This looks nothing like what it's meant to look like.
Also, Hardik, that's a real thing. Why do I feel 20,000 times more motivated and full of ideas when I'm lying in bed? You're like, I could be still working.
Because it's all this theory at that point.
Then you sit down and you're like, you know what, this is hard again. The shower is a magic idea, place.
I was saying that.
You were saying that you should shower every day.
Yeah. Of course I shower every day. What are you talking about? But
it's okay. We all know you don't. I don't shower every day.
Yeah, it's a good place to like have your brain go into thinking mode. Because you're going to repeat motions that you don't have to think about.
Get a tablet to take to bed with you. I promise you that motivation will disappear immediately.
Did you follow your thing that you were saying yesterday, Tibbs, where you were gonna get up and be at your desk before you watch the stream?
Are you at your desk right now, Tibbs? You have to keep an ice cube in your left hand to be able to keep drawing. Oh my gosh, Hardik.
You know, this construction / head drawing is still going.
I'd like to, sorry, go ahead, Mike. I was going to go off on a tangent.
I'm just like unintentionally refining back this drawing, and it doesn't look half bad now. So yeah, you can go off your tangent now.
I was going to say that I'm trying to do what Aaron does, which is to take a cold shower now instead of hot showers, because apparently there's a lot of health benefits to doing that.
Is that why it was like cold when? Have you been doing that?
No.
Oh.
Like last time I had a shower, I only remembered halfway through the shower, and it was already like super hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I just turned it cold for like the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, like apparently, this is knowledge that's in my head, I don't know if it's true or not, but like a hot shower will open up all your pores so that you can wash them, and a cold shower will close them back up again.
Hmm.
So if you want to get clean, and you don't want your, because if you get out of the shower and all your pores are still open, then you're now like receptive to dirt getting into them.
All that floating dirt gonna just clog my pores up.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
Even though
it's
you're
lovely.
like toasty warm when you get out of the thing, which means if you have like a cold shower or like go to cold and then you get out and you've had a towel on the radiator, the contrast there is even going to be even sweeter.
Exactly, that's what Aaron was saying. It's like, for him, it makes him feel better about his day if he gets out of a cold shower and then the world is a really, really warm place than if he gets out of a hot shower and he's like, oh no, no! And everything's freezing and cold and horrible.
I see.
Which has some logic to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it and see how I go, because you know I love hot showers. The hotter the better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, lobster hot. I've been asking a lot of friends this, but I gotta ask, do you guys have any dreams that just stick with you, or just some dreams you guys have had that you know real well? Says Bombotion.
As in actual sleepy dreams.
Oh, I think that might be right, yeah.
Yeah, I have some like recurring nightmares. I have dreams that I had that were so vivid that I still remember them. And they're always the really cool ones, like they're always the super story-based ones, where something really awesome happens, and I think I remember it because I'm like, oh, that's a really cool concept. I did this great one where I was running away from like a pack of goblins, and this owl was like, this talking owl was showing me the way. That was super cool. I remember that one because the day after I went to bed and just continued the dream from where I left off.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's the only time I think that's ever happened to me.
You just reminded me of a storyboarding cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you've ever seen the film Conan, there's a point in the film where he's being chased by a pack of wolves. I think. Like, I'm rebuilding my knowledge from having seen the scene that people are commenting on, and people like commenting on it. Like, I didn't watch this, so anyway, this would be good storytelling either way. He's being chased by a pack of wolves, okay? And he's like trying to find shelter and get away from the people chasing him and the wolves chasing him. And he managed to stumble into a cave where he finds the sword that he like continues to use, the Atlantean sword. And then in the next scene after finding the sword, there's a bit of a time skip. And he goes from wearing like cloth clothing to fur, to wolf fur. And you don't see what happens. You have to make the bridge yourself. I just really like that, where it's like, yeah, he's being chased by wolves. Now he has a sword. Okay, the next story point's happening, but he's wearing wolf furs now.
Yeah.
And it's unspoken, and it's just a really nice way of saying those wolves caught up to him, and he dealt with them. I think it's cool. Like, rather than being like, now he has a sword, and now he's gonna fight them, and now he's won. It just kind of like moves on through costume. You know what happened.
Yeah. That's very cool. Like, it's interesting because that's the type of story beat that normally you'd see people show.
Yeah, like, oh, he's awesome and he killed some wolves. No.
Well, of course we want to have a wolf fight.
Yeah. But at the time it was filmed, like, having a wolf fight would have been hard.
So the story works regardless
Yeah.
of whether there's a wolf fight or not. The important thing is that he finds a sword.
And now he's more capable. Yeah.
Space that happy with some studies depending on when. Or it just depends on whether we're free at the time or not.
Yeah, we're currently quite busy at the moment.
We are so busy.
But yeah, if you make a... You know, we've been thinking of making a calendar. So maybe you could like add it into the calendar so people know about it.
I think it would be really, really helpful to make that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good idea. I think just set, like, India did really well last week where she was like, I'm going to be doing this. And just start doing it and people might show up. Like, I think there's a power of just starting and doing it.
Yeah, it does help though to have people know what's going to happen beforehand. Like I did tell people I'm going to be doing this tonight.
Yeah. Set a time, stick to it, move forward. Tibbs is saying, I like the time skip in Les Miserables where we skip 15 years and a prisoner becomes mayor of a town. It makes perfect sense. Who needs context or reasoning?
Tibbs, that's a good point.
It's because he's got money. Right?
Sure.
That's how the world works.
Sure, why not?
Nice. I get it.
Look down.
He doesn't-
Look down.
He doesn't go from
Don't
prisoner
think
to...
about the play.
Yeah, he doesn't go from prisoner to mayor. Is it not prisoner to... No, wait, is it mayor? He certainly owns a factory.
Honestly, I've forgotten.
My name is Jean Valjean.
I stole a loaf of bread.
You are a thief. Wait, we got that wrong.
What a great tune. It's 2 notes over and over.
What?
I'll sing everything I say. Jean Valjean.
You are a loaf of bread.
This is how you write an opera.
Every melody is sung the same, regardless of the context of the song.
Can you call this a melody?
Yes.
I could put anything to this.
And they did.
Just change the note every now and then.
And then you'll be less miserable.
It does have some great songs in that musical, but that's my dad's favourite musical.
It's great.
Kay and Peele did a great parody of Les Mis. Space Dad says, I am a noodle. Yeah, Space Dad, that sounds good. I think we should set up the calendar, so we'll let you know if that happens. Because then you can post when you're going to do study groups on there and everyone will be able to see. Which I think will be helpful.
I wonder if Trashbot can be programmed to alert the chat before India starts to scream. I'm sorry.
It really should. There should be like auto clipping on it or something.
Well, if we get new mics, we can reduce the gain and actually use a compressor that will
That's true.
do stuff.
I'm worried about having a mic closer to my face though.
No, if it's closer, then the gain can be capped and limited. I can probably cap and limit it now, but it needs to be able to pick up a higher gamut of sound. So yeah, it's within your best interest
It's within my grasp.
to support our dream of audio quality that doesn't suck.
Whatever.
Suck the donkeys.
Rolando! I heard that pause where you were like, oh no.
Yeah.
Hey Rolando!
Anyway, so this is the rough sketch and construction that was kind of okay, but not really, but it's there, and then this is the painting.
At least people have a warning when Rolando shows up. They know it's coming.
You'd have to introduce a manual stream delay, by the way. I think I actually got the placement of the mouth wrong in the...
Fuck no! How are you doing, Rolando?
Why does your up always make me think you're saying fuck? Fuck no.
Oh, no.
Okno. Wait. Okno. Wait. Okonomiyaki. Yeah. Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki.
Yeah, but okno. Okno.
Okonomiyaki.
No more.
Tim's dropped the key and Peel and miserable short in the bar. Awesome! We'll check it out. I'm familiar with that place, so I should be able to get jokes from it and stuff. All that good stuff. Go and get the joke. Black
Wait.
colour of my line.
Oh, there it is. I was like, okay, cool. It's on this layer. I thought I had worked on this layer and then drawn some stuff and then deleted this stuff and deleted this layer, but it's good. It's okay. So this needs to be a
I'm glad that you're good, Rolando.
color. Yeah, color.
How's everything been going?
Are you well?
I identify with the tiredness. It's been a little busy and hectic over here for us. Been the same for you.
We somehow made it onto chill study beats. This isn't where it usually goes. I'm kind of not digging it. So let's go back to this.
You're not digging it? Oh no.
It's too chill. It's like.
So, this is getting closer to my key, which means that I need to start working backwards and trying to make everything else line up with it.
I see.
Because this is getting closer to storytelling drawing, which means it's a really important one to get right. In the same way that you have to make like an animation loop by working backwards and forwards, I often feel that way about inking. Because things change in the inking, but when you want it to loop back to the beginning, you have to refine backwards to get your lines to match up.
Apparently, I need to listen to the Witcher 3 OST, and yeah, like if you diverge from the path, then you need to make sure the path links up.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good way to say it. Ooh, opening up your first art table. It's in at a convention.
Figure that's probably what they mean, yeah.
That's awesome. Yee, that's really exciting. I hope it goes really well. Whenabouts is it? When are boots? When are boots?
When are boots?
Ooh, pixel stickers would be really cool. Lean into that pixel art, because it's something you don't see all too often. And a lot of people have real affection for that style. I know I do.
Yeah, we're just talking about how pixel art is great because it's an abstraction that you can pull your imagination into.
Yeah, we were playing Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
And talking about how great visuals were.
Like, it's kind of comparable to when you're reading a novel and the author is like over-described something, and it's kind of like, it's fatiguing where you're just like, oh, come on, get on with it. like the less you say, the more the audience can maybe feel invested because they're actively assembling this world with enough ingredients that it's close enough, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't have to describe every brick in the wall of a castle kind of thing. And I think the same goes for this prevalence toward like hyper detailed games or hyper detailed films. It's like the over description. It's more likely just being told or like over shown things.
We don't have any recommendations for printing, Orlando, because all our printing services are in the UK or Dublin.
Oh yeah.
So we won't be able to help you out much there, but maybe someone else in the chat knows anything good. We might have to head off skiing, is that?
Yeah.
It's 9:10. Which means it's that time.
It's that time again. We gotta go get to work.
Do all the freelance work, do all the things. Try to put off cleaning the place and try to put off packing the place and maybe look at a few houses. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate this part where I have to look at houses, but I do.
It's that time again.
It's that time again. It's that time again. It's that time again. Still can't believe it's Wednesday.
Yep. At least I caught up with my kind of schedule on Coda yesterday. Like.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I delivered like 3 pages yesterday.
Dude, I was gonna ask you how it went. That's amazing. Well done.
I've still got pages 6 and I flatted most of page 6 yesterday, so I've got 6 and 7 still on my plate, and 8 is probably
incoming.
Yeah.
Super proud of my awesome bad boy.
Oh yeah, I was making a pixel version of the Quack Duck. Here he is.
Oh.
What do you reckon?
It's not come up on your screen yet. Oh my gosh, her eyes are weirdly placed. When I see it on your screen, I'm suddenly like, ah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like
there.
sometimes I look at the stream, I'm like, is that what my drawing looks like?
There he is.
It's adorable.
Oh.
You made him so soft and bouncy.
Yeah. He's a Quack.
Less hard and terrifying like I had. I like him. Nice job.
Thanks. Oh, he doesn't exist in that frame. We could squish him.
Squishing is always a possibility. Oh. Alright. I could fiddle with this frame forever, and I will. But I'll fiddle with it off stream. You ready, Mike?
1 second. Cannot modify sprite. Oh, okay.
What you up to?
I'm making a bouncy duck. It's a really bad bouncy duck, but I wanted to do it before the stream ended. I could probably make that better. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks all for joining us this morning. Jump squat. And we hope that the rest, whatever you're doing today, goes well. And
and yeah, we'll be around tomorrow. I'll be trying to finish this off. Squat, but you jump. I want to try it. And
I think it's achievable.
yeah, maybe we get a house so you can all unfurl your fingers. Oh, we'll let you guys know how it goes. I really hope they contact us today.
Me too.
Alright, may the rest
Of your day
be filled
with
adventure!